everybody. Welcome to Super Mega Trivia Slam. We're out here in beautiful downtown Massapequa Paradise Studios. And it's going to be a fun time, ladies and gentlemen. We got a crowd. Are you here? Let me hear you. There you are. Fantastic. We'll be doing interesting things with the show. You know why? It's Supersized tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Supersized. Usually we have 6 questions, right? Usually it's 6, right? Today it's 8. Remain seated. It's going to be 8 questions, all multiple choice, and then at a moment of my choosing, I will be asking the audience to play as well, and there'll be more about that as we go. If you're playing at home, you're watching at home, here is the tagline. If you're new to the show, here's the tagline: shout out the answers and just keep your own damn score. That is how the game is played. And more about that a little later. I got some interesting things about how we'll be doing like a live venue shows in the future, but we'll be talking more about that later. You're also going to be seeing the questions up here on the big screen, all right? Every round is going to be 8 rounds. Every round is going to be a little different than the next one. And it's a theme, and it's multiple choice or true or false, whatever I want to do. And then you guys get to choose it. And then if you're keeping score at home, I don't know, add like 1,000,000 points to the score. I don't care, whatever makes you happy. But maybe, make some bets against each other to see who wins. It's a damn fun time, a group experience. Either play alone or just play with your friends. And that is Super Mega Trivia Slam. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start our first round. You'll do a bunch of rounds. Everybody here will be shouting on answers, and you'll be shouting on answers at home. Here we go. Round number 1. The name game is a game about names, and that's why we call it the name game. All right? That is the round number 1. What the hell does that mean, folks? Well, Vin Diesel, Rip Torn, Whoopi Goldberg. These are actual names of people, of actual actors. It doesn't sound, if you take a second look at it, that doesn't look like a real name, does it? But that's their stage names, all right? I will offer up 3 names, and you have to guess which is the real actor name. We got it? We got it at home? We got it here? You ready for it? Look on the screen, here we go. Name the real actor. A, Rocket's Red Glare. B, Bingo Woohoo. Or C, Schmoopy McPherson. You got 30 seconds. Shout out your answers now. What do you think it is? They're going for we have a Schmoopy, ladies and gentlemen. We have 1 Schmoopy. 2 Schmoopies. We have 2 Schmoopies. 3 Schmoopies. Do we have 4? 4 Schmoopies, right? Sir, you want to go for the 5th one? He's saying no. There's the rebel. We found the rebel right here. Which one do you think it is, a real one? You got 10 seconds. Go. What do you think it is? Bingo woohoo. So we got 4 people saying Schmoopy and 1 saying bingo. Your time is up. Well, here we go. Here comes the real answer of an actual actor. Rocket's Red Glare. Yeah, Rocket's Red Glare is the name of an actual actor. What the hell does that mean? Every time I do it, I give you guys a fun fact. That's the kind of guy I am. Here we go. Here's a star-spangled fact for you. This actor took his name, of course, from the national anthem and appeared in films in the 1970s. Kind of an indie, actor, kind of like on the fringe kind of guy. He was in After Hours, one of my personal favorite films. He was also in Desperately Seeking Susan. He was also part of the indie film art scene that there's even a documentary based on this guy, based on his name. So search for the documentary for Rocket's Red Glare. He led a very, very interesting life. Trust me. So if you want to check him out, go check him out. All right, you're watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. We've got through our first round, ladies and gentlemen, where we have 7 more rounds to go. And pretty soon I'll be asking somebody here in the audience to play the game. But here we go. Round number 2. Get ready for round number 2. Here it comes. The Wonderful World of Walt. The Wonderful World of Walt. I think we probably already know what the theme is going to be on this one. Walt Disney, of course, was a cultural icon that goes without saying. And the Disney Corporation is one of the most successful companies out there in the entire world, actually. Before that, what was the name of Uncle Walt's very first company? Uncle Walt's very first company. You're going to have 3 choices. Get ready. The cast connection has stopped, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, we're going to play with this. I'm a guy who likes to work on the fly. Let's see if we can figure that out. And we'll be going right to the next question in just a second. Let's see what we can do. You are watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. Keep watching the screen. You're going to be seeing the question pop up. Right now, this is a 1970s science fiction right now. Don't see what happens when you mess with Disney? He comes and finds you and presses the wrong button. So let's see if we can find it right now. It's coming up very soon. Walt wants to play. Walt wants to play. Well, maybe we can do this without seeing it on the big screen, because you don't want to piss off Uncle Walt. Okay, so here we go. We're going to move it on. We're going to do it without it on the big screen. I don't care. I like to roll with it. This is Supersized. No, you're not going to stop me. Here we go. Walt Disney's first company was A, Merry Melodies, B, Laugh-O-Grams, or C, Happy-Go-Lucky. All right, we have Merry Melodies. We have 30 seconds starting now. We have Merry Melodies on the board. What do you think here, gentlemen? You have A, Merry Melodies, B, Laugh-O-Grams, or C, Happy-Go-Lucky. Which one do you think it is? What do you think it is? You have 17 seconds to go. B, connecting to the network. Screw that. Let's just keep going. B, Laugh-O-Grams. So it's A, Merry Melodies, B, Laugh-O-Grams, or C, Happy-Go-Lucky. What are you thinking at home? 5 more seconds to go. Happy-Go-Lucky. Well, what do you say we figure out? Time is up right there. We're going to figure out which is the right one. I'm going to bring it up in just a second. You're watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. My name is Steve Strangio. Here comes your answer. It's B, Laugh-O-Grams. B, Laugh-O-Grams was the very first company of Walt Disney. All right, here's a factly world for you. From 1921 to 1923, this was Walt Disney's very first company. His very first animation studio, believe it or not. It was set up in Missouri, okay? And it was also the place, believe it or not, where Mickey Mouse was ever first invented. So there you go. That was a fun one right there. What do you think? Uncle Walt, big fans of Uncle Walt? Yeah. See, Walt? I can roll with it. Give me a call. All right, moving on to round number 3. Here we go. Achievements of the body. Achievements of the body. Isn't it more fun not knowing what it is up there? I think it's more fun now. There's a bit of a mystery to it. We don't care what's on the screen. You're paying attention. Eyes right here. That's all I'm saying. Eyes right here. Achievements of the body. The human body has been known to do some spectacular things. Trust me, I've seen it. Here's a question to prove that point. Here we go. What is the record, okay, for the most babies born to one woman? What is the record for the most babies born to one woman? Here are your choices. A, 28, B, 37, or C, 69. You have 30 seconds. Go. What do you think it is? 28, 37, or 69? 69. We have our first 69. 37. 37 people. 37. If you're a Kevin Smith fan, you know the immediacy of that one. All right, so we have 28, 37, or 69. What do you think, sir?
I delivered 12 babies.
He delivered 12 babies tonight before coming over. So there you go, 12 babies. All right, we have 3 seconds to go. 2, 1. So what do you say we jump into it? What is the record for the most babies born to one woman? Here is the answer. It's C. 69 babies were born to. Now it's true. I triple checked this. I searched for it. It's not recent. Trust me. The miracle of fact, ladies and gentlemen. It's reported that in the year 1782, a Russian woman over the years. It didn't happen all at once. It didn't happen in one night. Okay, over the years, she had 69 children. That included 16 pairs of twins, 7 sets of triplets, and 4 sets of quadruplets. And that comes out to 69. If she would have done it like up until age 60, they can't do it, obviously. So it'd be like just pop them all out at once. So there you go. That was it. So 69 was the answer for that one. All right. We've gone through the first 3 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. And we had a new person come on in. Welcome our new guy. How you doing? Thanks for hanging out with us. Super Mega Trivia Slam. And this, you can actually shout out answers for this, so it's perfectly fine. I have no idea. I wasn't there. I'm not even going to look at the etchings. Okay? So, what we're going to do now is, of course, the first one always goes to Superfan Stu. What's going to happen is we're going to ask a question, okay? We're going to ask a question. Only Stu can answer, okay? But everybody can help him out. Everybody here can shout out. Even if you're at home and you want to help Stu, Open the windows, just like in the movie Network. There's a deep dive, and shout out really loud, I'm not mad at Stu, and I really want to help him. All right, so there we go. Round number 4. Here is your topic. Hey there, Sporto. Yeah, it's going to be about sports. Stu, big sports fan? All right, a lot of sports out there, okay? And they all had to come from someplace. Now, here's a question about the origin of the name of the world's most popular sport. Okay, you're wondering do you know what the world's most popular sport is? Soccer, of course. Okay. The word soccer, all right, so I'm going to give you 3 choices, and you guys can shout out the answers, but only Stu can answer. The word soccer originated from this word, okay? Is it A, association, B, society, or C, Socrates? 30 seconds. Help Stu out. Go! Soccer originated from either association, society, or Socrates. What do you think it is? Shout out the answer. Society. Society is saying society. He's going Socrates. All right. Soccer is, actually a pretty old sport. Yeah, pretty old. He's saying association. So we have one association right here. You got 5 seconds playing at home. If you can shout it out the answers. What do you think it is? 2, 1. All right. The most popular sport led to the 69 babies. Thank you, Stu. What is your answer, Stu? Society. All right. So he has given the word society as the answer. The answer, it's association. Right there, this gentleman right there, association. We tried. That was a good try. There you go. Association. There we go. Here's a kicking fact for you. In the early 1800s, okay, British people adapted a medieval version of what they call football. All right, so they call it football, we call it soccer. The variations then broke off to become even more different sports. So there was association rugby, right, which became rugger, okay, and then association football, which became soccer. Soccer, yeah. So association, because association rugby was called rugger. They just kind of fell into the dialect of the British people at the time. So association football became soccer. Even I didn't know that. I mean, I knew association was the origin. I never knew the origin of why it became that. So this was educational for me, too. All right, we're moving on. Who else wants to play? Who else wants to play? Jump in. All right, right here. Okay. Shout out your name for the world.
Joe.
Joe. All right, Joe. So you guys know how the game is played. You guys know how the game is played. You're watching Super Mega Trivia Slam. My name is Steve Strangio. Here comes round number 5. Below this. All right. No, it's not dirty. I respect you as a person, Joe. But here we go. There are many wind instruments out there. So here's a question about the origin of one of the classics. Okay, you ready? All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Question. The Scottish and the Irish did not invent the bagpipes. Okay. Who did? Which group did? Here are your choices. A, the Hittites. B, the Romans. Or C, the Slavs. Okay. 30 seconds. Go. We have the Romans, we have the Hittites, the Romans, or the Slavs. Not the Flintstones. No. It could be. You know, it's always says, it's a living. Some octopus. All right, so you got 14 seconds to go. Who invented the bagpipes? It wasn't the Irish, it wasn't the Scottish. The Hittites, the Romans, or the Slavs. All right, you got 4 seconds. Have you formulated? Formulated at home? All right, time is up. What is your answer?
Hittites.
The Hittites is the chosen answer. Let's see if she won, ladies and gentlemen. You are correct. It's the Hittites. All right. Excellent job. Fantastic. You have won the prize of knowledge. Congratulations. There you go. Who are the Hittites, you may ask? Here's a rowdy factor for you. Invented around the 1st century in the Middle East. So around the Middle East is what Hittites were. This invention was actually passed on to the Romans, okay, who then made it popular, of course. That's what Romans do. They make everything popular. And then the Romans, in turn, after they invaded Scotland, passed it on to the Scottish. And then they became popular for mainly Scottish people are associated with the bagpipes, but we also see it in the Irish culture as well. So there you go. The Hittites. Congratulations. Excellent job. Excellent job. All right. Who else wants to play? Anybody? Anybody? Right there. Okay, so here we go. Round number 6. Continuing with our sexual innuendos. Sticky, tasty, and spreadable is round number 6. Sticky, tasty, and spreadable. This is a PG, sometimes PG-13 show, but here we go. There's lots of things that you can spread on bread. All right? So here's a question about all of that stuff. All right, here we go. What is the difference between jelly and jam? What is the difference between jelly and jam? You got 3 of them. A, mashed up fruit makes jam and fruit juice makes jelly. B, jelly has sugar and jam does not. Or C, jam is natural and jelly is mainly chemicals. You have 30 seconds. Shout out your answers, A, B, or C. So A is mashed up fruit, and jelly is fruit juice. Hey! Hey, what do you think? Hey! Hey, it's turned into a Fonzie Appreciation Society, ladies and gentlemen. B is jelly has sugar and jam does not. You have 8 seconds at home. And did you formulate your answer yet? Okay, I'm going to ask you in just a second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What the difference between jelly and jam? What is your answer?
A, mashed up fruit.
A, mashed up fruit makes jam, and fruit juice makes jelly is his answer. Is he correct, ladies and gentlemen? Will the crowd just explode into a happy, riotous applause if he gets this right? Ladies and gentlemen, you are correct. Yes! Mashed up fruit makes jam, and fruit juice makes jelly. Excellent job. Our fun fact is jam don't fact like that. Jelly also uses vegetables and even bacon. So you can have bacon jelly, also bacon jam, and there's also vegetable stuff. Now, jam became popular around the 19th century because before that, right, sugar was categorized as a spice, all right? And it was really, really expensive, so they really couldn't make jam because it was just too damn expensive. But after that, it was no longer categorized as a spice because pirates were invading, other ships for spices back then. So that's basically the reason for that. All right, Super Mega Trivia Slam, we're moving on. Now we're in the supersized portion, ladies and gentlemen. It's round number 7. Do you want to do one as a group? Okay. All right, one as a group? All right. Round number 7 is called Faster Food. Faster Food. Now, lots of fast food chains out there, okay? And they always seem to be just battling the hell out of each other. Here's a question about 2 of them. All right, here we go. Which was first? The Big Mac or the Whopper? 30 seconds, shout out your answers, go.
Whopper!
Whopper was first right here. What do you think it is? Big Mac or Whopper? Stu is thinking. We got a Big Mac back here. We got 1 Whopper, we got 1 Big Mac. What are you saying at home? Shout out your answers. You're saying Big Mac? Big Mac? A lot of Big Macs around here. All right, so you want to know. So basically, who said Whopper? 1 Whopper, and everybody else said Big Mac. We got a Whopper back there. All right, so you're switching to Whopper. Interesting. All right, 2 seconds, 1 second. You can switch. Yes, there are no rules to this game. Ladies and gentlemen, which one came first? The Big Mac or the Whopper? It's the Whopper, ladies and gentlemen. Whopper was the first one to come fruit. That's right, she's angry now. She'll beat you up. So, all right, moving on. Here's your fast fact, ladies and gentlemen. The Whopper was created in 1957, all right? And believe it or not, back then it was sold for 37 cents for a Whopper. The Big Mac was invented 10 years later, all right, and in 1967, and it sold for 45 cents. So that was pretty cool. Which in today's money is, I think, $500. All right, so the original names for the Big Mac. They actually had original names. They tried out a couple of names. Here are the ones. One was called the Aristocrat. Nobody liked that one. All right, and jokes were made of that one. The other was called the Blue Ribbon Burger. So Big Mac, those were the 2 names before. The Whopper, I think, was just called the Whopper. There's a Whopper melt now. I think it's pretty good. I just want to eat now. I'm hungry. All right, round number 8. This is the last question. Who wants to play? Right there. All right. Shout out your name.
Gordon.
Gordon. All right, Gordon. Your round is called Wacky Words. wacky words. Here we go. These freaking words are everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You can't stop them. Let's take one word and have some fun with it. Here we go. What is another word for balderdash? What is another word for balderdash? Here are your choices. A, poppycock. B, blather. Or C, codswallop. You got 30 seconds, go. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Another word for balderdash. A, poppycock. B, blather. Or C, codswallop. You got 20 seconds to go. Poppycock. Right. Okay, so hold that thought. What do you think? Poppycock. What do you think? Name is C. Someone's guessing Whopper back there? No? Okay. Poppycock. All right, you got 7 seconds to go. Were you shouting your answers at home? It's another name for balderdash. Another word for balderdash. Here comes your answer. In today's society, I'll tell you what, all of them are synonyms for the word balderdash. So, participation trophies all around, ladies and gentlemen. Good job. Put it up on your mantle and say, I did that. I did that. Yes. All right, here's a factor dasher wallop for you. Balderdash originated in the late 1500s, all right? It was initially a description of a bunch of liquors all mixed together. Today we call that Long Island iced tea. But it was a whole bunch of liquors all mixed together. In the 1600s, it morphed into an explanation of a senseless jumble of words. So all of those, and then it became a board game. But besides that, it was pretty awesome. That was what balderdash is all about. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've moved on to our final round of the evening. This is one where everybody can play. We've gone for 8 rounds of multiple choice trivia. Everybody has played. Excellent job tonight. Hand for yourself. Great job for jumping in, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate that. This next one is going to be our rapid fire round. Now in this, you got 5 questions, all right? 5 questions, and yet you only have 3 seconds apiece to answer the question. And yes, we're going to go for true or false. We did true or false for the last show. True or false seemed to work. Sometimes if I ask a question without multiple choice, people stare at me. So I want to just get you guys involved so you have a 50-50 chance, people at home, 50-50 chance to get true or false. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Question number 1. One piece of spaghetti is called a spaghetto. 3 seconds, go. False. True. False. False, false, false. All right, here comes your answer. It's true, actually. Yes, spaghetti is the plural. So anytime in Italian, spaghetti is a plural. So there you go. Moving on, question number 2. Coffee is made from pits. True or false? Go. 3 seconds. False. False. Okay, false? What do we got? False, false, false. Everybody's saying false. You're saying not true? You're saying true. Okay, true. Right up in the back there. True. What are you thinking at home? All right, here we go. Here comes your answer. It's false. Yeah, it's actually made from berries. Berries. There you go. Moving on. Question number 3. Zeus is the king of the Roman gods. 3 seconds, go. What do you think it is?
True.
Zeus is the king of the Roman gods. True. True? A lot of people saying true. True? Bobby, what do you think? True? Zeus is the king of the Roman gods. You changing it? You're saying it's false. You're saying false. Now the wave has come. Somebody shouted out a possibility. Ladies and gentlemen, your instincts were right. That's false. Yes. He's the king of the Greek gods. That's right. Jupiter is the king of the Roman gods. And then he also plays the bagpipes. Moving on. Question number 4. We have 2 more questions to go in the rapid fire round. Here it comes. Mikey Mouse was the original name for Mickey Mouse. True or false? Go. False. False. All right. So what do you think it is? All right. Mikey. False. False. Now you said Steamboat Willie. That was actually the name of the first movie that it was in. The first version of Mickey Mouse was actually Mortimer Mouse. That's false. Mortimer Mouse was back then. That was a callback. See, I did a callback. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we moved on. This is the final question for tonight. Get ready. Here it comes. True or false? There are over 30,000 varieties of apples. True or false? Go. 30,000 variety of apples. Just know that I've triple-checked everything here. So you're saying we got trues and falses going on. What do you think? True. All right, here it comes. That is true. Yeah, there are 30,000, and most of them are usually in the supermarket. And you have to it's always it's like apple roulette. You never know what you're going to choose when you bite into something. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the show! Oh, thank you so much. So we're here every Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. You could be a part of this crowd and then have some fun. It's all about fun. And after the show, we have an open stage night. You never know who is going to go up on stage. Most people here will be jumping up on stage, having a damn good time, and that could be you. For Super Mega Trivia Slam, my name is Steve Strangio. Yay.